Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sylvia D'Silva, wishing you all a very happy new year. In today's video, I'm going to mention the different kinds of varnish I've used for acrylic paintings, which ones I prefer and why. Well, just a reminder, 2 weeks ago I had uploaded a video in which I had mentioned about watercolor giveaways. So if any of you have missed it because you've been busy during Christmas and New Year, please do go ahead and check out the video if you want the watercolor paints that I'm giving away, and mention them in the comments below. I'll have the link to the video in the description, so you can go ahead and check that out. I have my very first group art show on the 16th of this month at Darpan Art Gallery in Pune. So if any of you are in Pune, please do come visit, take a look at my paintings, and if you see me there, we can chat. The exhibition will go on till 22nd of January, so you can go ahead and visit anytime during the week. Let's go ahead and watch the video. Alright, so this is a painting that I used gloss medium on. I was not sure I could use varnish because this painting has real dried leaves on it, and I for a moment considered using a lacquer, but I didn't want to ruin the painting, so I went with gloss medium by Camel. And you can see how it has reacted. Just see this against the light. You can see that it's a little patchy around the leaves, possibly because I used too much around the leaves to cover it up, but I didn't like how it reacts. It felt a little thicker than what varnish is, and yeah, I just went with it. And I also felt that a lot of streaks came onto the canvas and I didn't really like it, but it could also be with the way that I used it, so don't completely rule it out. You can try it out. And yeah, that is how it's just a medium that I used, so try it out and let me know how it goes. Moving on, you can see that I have used Liquitex Gloss varnish on these paintings, and the sheen is really good, the gloss, and it almost looks like an oil painting. And yeah, I really like this effect, but it also depends on the kind of painting. So I had a really big bottle of gloss varnish, which is why I used that for all of my paintings. You can see that against the light how glossy it looks. So yeah, I really like it, and that is the one I'm most used to. And the fact about gloss varnish is that it looks almost it's translucent when it's wet, and once it dries then it becomes transparent. Matte varnish that I have used of Liquitex is also translucent while it's wet, and then when it dries it is totally transparent. The matte varnish is almost as if it's non-existent, and it still works. Alright, for this one I have actually used Windsor Newton acrylic varnish, and it is the best varnish that I have. The only reason I don't prefer using this is because it is not translucent while it is wet. So you can see this, it almost makes no changes to the painting whatsoever. It just adds a very teensy bit of gloss, but not as much as the Liquitex does. And it doesn't make too much of a difference, which is why if you don't want any changes to happen in your painting, then this is the varnish that you have to go for. It just protects the painting, that is it. So it's really nice. The only difficulty was I had to tilt my head to an angle every time I was using this, because I really couldn't see where I was applying it onto the canvas because of the transparency. This is what I was talking about when I said matte varnish. You can see that it completely looks non-glossy, if for lack of a word. You can see how glossy this one is. This was gloss varnish and this is matte varnish, and it is so pretty. I think I'm gonna buy this one from now on. Well, that's it, you guys. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next week.